Hey everyone, so how are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing fine. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Doctor and Forex Trader. So we are here for another live session. As you people know, we are trading NAS 100 live and we are trying to pass a $10,000 funded challenge, right? And we are using simple price action to trade on 5 minutes time frame, right? My main idea behind this program is to provide you the essence of real trading. What is real psychology in trading? What are the realistic expectations? So that you have an essence that what is real trading. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's start today's session. All right. So I hope my screens are visible to you. And currently you can see NAS 100 chart on our screens. So we'll do a quick recap. So what we did yesterday was is first we took a trade at this candle, we hit the stop loss. Then I took a trade at this candle and it was just a matter of few pips because it was simple liquidation sweep, nothing else. And then market proved us right, but we already hit a stop loss, right? So this was yesterday's trade and this is our current balance. It is 9876. We are currently in minus 1.24%, right? Loss. So these are two yesterday's trade including the commission and all. Approx 130 $140 loss. Okay. So now let's start afresh. Let's start today's session. Clear, this was yesterday which I taught you people. You can watch yesterday's session to watch what I explained in this. Let's clear all the previous drawings. We'll shift to 1 day time frame. Nothing much to see on this because it's clear uptrend. You can see. Then we'll shift to 4 hour time frame. Same, it's an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Okay. Next is 1 hour time frame, right? It's also an uptrend, higher highs and higher highs, higher lows, right? Clear uptrend. So all our bias is bullish only. 15 minutes, very important for us to mark major levels. Although these are all time high levels, so we don't have any major levels, but still we'll include few. One, you can see this one also, right? One kind of level is this also. Next we'll shift to the 5 minutes time frame. So these two are the levels on 5 minutes time frame. Clear? So what we can trade is, if market gives us an opportunity and forms a double bottom here, then after a retest candle we can look for a buy trade. And if it breaks out, then for a retest after this as a target, or it may directly approach the target. We have observed a few times now that this straight away falls at this level, right? So if this candle is an engulfing red candle, we can look for a sell trade, because I hope you also have observed and I also have observed that this is one level and this is breaking out with a bearish engulfing candle. So it's quite possible that market may reach this level. Only and only if it is an engulfing candle, not otherwise else, right? It is quite possible that market can rise from here also, because it's an uptrend and it's testing this level. If you consider it like this, it's a breakout and a retest and an engulfing candle, so it is possible that it can straight rise from here also, but it is possible that it is a manipulation, right? Both the scenarios are possible. We can't be very clear in this. So we can take a trade with a lower risk. I'll use 0.18 lot size for buying this trade. Okay. So I'm opening this 0.18 lot size. Right? Because our rules are rules. Main thing is that we are keeping our risk low, because one of our confluence is not here. Which one? Chart pattern. All other three are tick. The bias, engulfing candle, and a good level. Okay. We'll place stop loss somewhere near here, 17,175 to 28. Right? So our job is to, follow rules, not think whether you will get a profit or loss. Because it is always the byproduct. Your job is to do good trading, that's it. Other than that, nothing is in your hand. As I told yesterday also, until unless you are doing good trading, and then whatever you get the results, right? It's never in your hand. Your job is to follow all the rules and not break any your rule, right? None of your rule you should break. Main thing is this. Just there are two or three main things in trading that you have to, keep an eye. That is, you don't have to overtrade, no revenge trading, and no oversizing, right? That you have sized your position in such a way that the fluctuating profit and loss makes you anxious, right? Gets you an adrenaline rush. If you will proceed slowly, that's famous saying, slow and steady wins the race. That properly applies to trading, right? So anybody here have interest in reading books? I started a new book yesterday, The Power of Habits. That's one of a great book by Charles Duhigg. If anyone who here is interested in reading, should surely read that book. That's a nice one. there any news event today? Okay, at 8:15 there is news event today. So we have to be in the market with proper stop loss in place. So as there is a news event, what I'll do is I'll keep this position at the least risk, right? I'll place my stop loss at the cost now, such that we are not at the risk, because I was in the mood to do pyramiding. So maybe due to news event, we may not get an opportunity, or we may get one, not confirmed, right? So I'll place that stop loss at price, so that at least we will not get any loss, right? Because in news you don't have a certainty. I kept the position size low because I was thinking to do pyramiding. There are two possibilities: either market makes a double top from here and gets a rejection, right? And one is it straight away shoots up. So pyramiding will be done when it will shoot up, not when it will make a double top. So that's why I was keeping the position size low, because I was thinking to increase it later on. I'm good. What about you? That's great. So you got to learn things. Were you able to understand? Very good evening. How are you doing, brother? So this is our first trade running for the day. Current position. Today is a high impact news event. So things can be ugly. That's why I have already placed the stop loss at the price only. Yeah, I saw it later on, so I have placed the stop loss at our entry price so that we are at zero risk now. Maybe we can get an opportunity for pyramiding, or I may book at target, or we may hit a stop loss at the price. All the three scenarios are possible now, but getting a loss is not possible now. Okay, we have lowered our risks to zero just because it's a news event. Let's see what's our position going on. So it's currently in $40 profit. Which risk? Are you asking the explanation for this trade or risk? I don't got you. What are you trying to say? It was a simple breakout retest and an engulfing candle trade, and bias was bullish on all the time frames. So our three confluences got tick. One, that is double bottom, was not tick here. That's why I kept the risk low. If all four would have been ticked, I would have gone with complete 1.2% risk. So if it hits the target, if anyone who had taken the trade with me can close the trade, I would recommend you to close this trade. I am thinking of pyramiding. I don't know whether I'll get an opportunity or not, but I'll wait for it. Okay, so target is hit for today, 1 is to 1.5. This is the impact of news. That's why I was saying anything can happen, but we are at zero risk now, so we don't have any issue. So this was our main trade which hit the target properly. So seeing the effect of news, that's why I kept the stop loss at price only. Just $1-2 loss because that's some commission or anything, nothing else. So when you try to do pyramiding, these things will happen, right? These things will happen with you. Your win rate will be low, but when you will win, your win size will be big, and I am very much prepared for it. That's why last two of my winning trades I have converted to losing trades, just in attempt to do pyramiding, and I'll keep on doing it because I know the other side also very well. Let's observe the market for few more minutes. You have to learn it. There is no shortcut answer for it. It's high skill job. Takes a lot of experience. If next candle after this candle becomes an engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle, then I'll take an entry after this candle. Okay, not in this candle, after this candle. What I am thinking is it is a proper liquidation sweep, because many buyers would have placed their stop loss below this level, right? That's why if I get next green engulfing candle, I'll open a trade. We have took one similar trade previously also during these sessions that hit the target. That was exactly the same setup as which is forming now. If it next candle is an engulfing candle, only and only if then, otherwise not. Like yesterday also we were right, but just it was a matter of few pips in placing the stop loss. I didn't give the room, that breathing room for stop loss, otherwise it was a perfect trade. But these things will very regularly happen to you, okay? So there are no excuses. Only one thing, are you doing your rule based trading or not? If yes, then everything is good. If not, then you need to change. Simple. In trading journal, you have to write what you learned from market today about yourself, what you are doing, and then reviewing it regularly at the end of weeks, at the end of months, and then analyzing your mistakes, what you are doing, and then not doing them again. If this next candle also closes above this candle, then also we can take an entry. Scenario is this should close above this red candle. So only and only if this green candle closes above this red, otherwise not, right? this was the trade that hit the target. Okay. So we are waiting for this candle's closing. If it closes above the previous red candle, we'll open a buy position. Otherwise, we will not do anything. Yeah, if it closes like this, okay. Let's keep the MT5 ready. I'll open it with 0.11 lot size. No, so it has not closed. Okay. Very good evening. How are you doing? So if this candle closes above this green, then also we can think of buying. I'm also good because it will be also an engulfing candle for us at a good level, and our bias is also bullish. So now we'll wait for this candle's closure. So make it an habit whenever I'll be doing pyramiding or thinking to do it. There will be days when the trade will be at the target and I will not be have booked any profit, right? Because it is very frequent in pyramiding. It happens like this only. Sometimes I remember earlier days and I laugh. There were days when we have extreme FOMO, like what will happen if this candle will run away straight? Should I take an early entry? Should I not wait for the closing? These were the thoughts when we started trading. But now things are changed. These thoughts are never in the mind. That you take the entry before the candle closing, you have a FOMO. If I miss this trade, what will happen? These thoughts you have to overcome if these thoughts are arising in your heads. Yes, these thoughts are. When I was, in earlier days, I used to experience such thoughts very regularly. I was not having patience to wait for the candle's closing. I thought whether if this candle will run away, it will not get an opportunity. will not give an opportunity for me to enter. These were the thoughts when you start trading. But now these thoughts are nowhere, completely vanished. In fact, now we wait few seconds after the closing of candle, and earlier we used to take an early entry. Yeah, these things happen to everyone, okay? Everyone. In trading, mostly everyone has that same learning curve, same past. And as time passes by, you get to understand. See how candles changed in few seconds only. So when we were in earlier days, we used to get trapped in such things very frequently. What was the main reason? Simple FOMO, fear of missing out. And then you will blame on yourself that why did I enter? Why didn't I waited for the candle closing? If this candle will close green above this, I will look for a buy. For me, it is an engulfing candle. Only and only if it closes above, otherwise, not. So, it has not closed, right? So, I will not take an entry. Whenever there is a news event, charts of brokers become different. See, here it is a green candle in this, but in the trading view, what you can see is this is a red candle. Yes, absolutely. That's what I am saying. Whenever there is a news event, different brokers have different charts due to high spreads and other things. Still, if this will close above, then also I'll take an entry. When such candles are forming, there is a lot of temptation, right? When in earlier days, that should I enter? Should I enter? And in that thing, you just press the button, and I used to enter. And then this happens. Then it completely traps you. That's why there is a famous saying that market is a device that gives money or that moves money from the active to the patient, right? From the person that is overactive to the person who is having a lot of patience. That's why I say technicals is the least important thing. You will get your strategy or anything for sure one day. Main thing is you should work on your psychology. Your psychology will help you to survive in this market, to sustain in this market. So if this candle closes anything like this above this candle, this time I'll consider the closure above this candle, this zone, right? Then it will be an engulfing candle for us at this level. Yeah, so I'll open the position with 0.14 lot size. Somewhere near here we have opened it. We'll keep the stop loss about here, and let's see. For now I am placing the stop loss at 717,524. Right, so this is where I have placed the stop loss now. Okay, I'll do it next time. So right now, if we hit the stop loss, we'll somewhere lose around $58. Okay, that's well in our risk, as only three confluences are tick. That's why I have kept the risk size low. Okay, if I get opportunity for pyramiding, then we'll see. So it's here, it's still pending. Maybe we can hit. So it is just below the wick now, the stop loss. Yeah, so stop loss is hit. Okay, let's see how much we lost. Around 58. Yeah, so $58 we have lost. Okay, so let's end today's session. We'll meet again tomorrow. And now our balance is 9836, right? So these are today's two trade. It's not updating right now. It's not updated. So it will be $58 almost. So this will be the balance. Add minus few more, $15 more. So it will be around 9815, 9816. No issues. We'll keep on doing the same thing. We'll keep on following our rules. Let's see what market will provide us. We'll attempt to do pyramiding, no problem. As today, one trade we hit the target, but the other we have got a stop loss. Just in the attempt to do pyramiding, right? Pyramiding is difficult. As I told you, in pyramiding, your win rate comes only 25, 30, 35 max. Not more than that, because your win size is a lot bigger and your losing size is almost always in control, right? So that's why. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed today's session. We'll meet again in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care, good night. Your host, your friend Dr. D.